Let's do this shit real quick. Because this shit is pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. I'm going to speak my piece and then we're going to keep it moving. Y'all can go do what you want to do. Because the shit that I'm seeing online, I just refuse to believe that y'all niggas is this retarded. I refuse to believe it. Won't. Mm-mm-mm. Refuse to believe it. Y'all come up in here. I refuse to believe y'all niggas is this retarded. That's right. I think sometimes dudes just be trolling. You know what I mean? Because this is what this era does. Bunch of trolls that know nothing about life and privileged, entitled. You know what I mean? Think everybody owed him something. But I'm definitely going to speak my piece. Hold on. I'm going to speak my piece real quick and then we're going to go on about our way. Because ain't nobody going to check me anyway. Hold on. Dum, 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 dum. I don't see mad people say it too. So I'm gonna get on a couple of people. Y'all come in, hit the like button coming through the door. Make sure my shit is monetized, honey. Check on my screens up, honey. Hold on. One, check. Microphone check, microphone checker. 1, 2, checker. Rickety pow. Damn, Kylie. All right. Tiffany Haddish reached a settlement with a lead said, you see, she did that quick, huh? Guess we can't say she's innocent no more. Check. After this live, this is gonna be the last live on Megan's. After this live, only the exclusive lives I'm be having. You have to be members only to get it. All right, I'm gonna do regular lives. I'll do a regular live. I'm gonna set up my live show again. It's gonna come back Saturday nights, I believe it is. But then for the exclusive live like this, it's gonna be members only when I go with exclusive lives when I'm gonna break exclusive stories. Hell, hold on, Big Bobby. Bernie Day. Yeah, that's what I like. I like some lovely tea now. If you're on the phone, if you're on an iPhone, you have to go in through actually Chrome. You can't use the app. You have to go to youtube.com. You got to type it in your browser, whatever browser you use, and then hit them little three dots and then look for with the box that says desktop site. You're going to click on and go to the desktop site. And then once they give you the desktop site, you should see the join button. With an Android, you should just be able to go to the page, hit, clicked on the IE network icon, and you should be able to hit the join button. Good evening, everybody. It's a little late. I know it's a weekday. People work jobs. I just happen to be fortunate enough not to have to work one. But I know I'm not going to get a lot of people in here because it's kind of late and it's a week night. But I just took a little break from making videos and from whatever else bullshit I be doing because this shit is out of hand that I'm seeing. I don't understand the world we're living in. I don't understand the world we're living in where people, I don't know whether, I don't, like I said, I don't understand the world we're living in. And I can truly say The people that are living in today's world could never survive in the 80s and 90s. Never. Never. They could never have survived. Maybe not even early 2000s, because everything is so laid out for you now, and everything's so disrespectful and offensive, and you can't say the F word, you can't say the H word, you know, you can't say nothing except nigga. You can still say that though. The most disrespectful word that was ever created, you can still say nigger with no problem. But you can't call a gay person the F word. You can't call a gay person the H word. You can't call a lesbian woman the D word or the B word. But you can't call nobody nothing. You can't even say um you can't even say spaz no more. You can't say none of that, but you can still say nigger, no problem. You can still say nigger, no problem. That's crazy to me. That is crazy to me. You can still say the N word with no problem. Hello from NC. Make sure you sub. Mickey, thank you for joining us. Right, he still gets called slurs. Well, I'll tell you right now, if he wanna stop getting called slurs, all he gotta do is tell the authorities he's been called slurs, and they should be protecting him the same way how they protect everybody online. We're not allowed to call those slurs, so he should be getting protection. If he's not, he needs to go seek it, go to authorities, and find out. Because I'll tell you right now, if I had that sort of protection from being called the N word, I'd be telling on everybody. I don't care. This is the era of snitching anyway. Um, okay. Excuse me. My main subject here is because I'm going online, and yes, while I still see the majority of the people saying that August Alsina was not in the wrong, I see too many people. Probably, if you get 100%, I see about 40% of the people saying it was August's fault. It was August's fault because he never should have disrespected Tory. Now, if you have not seen the footage, guys, if you have not seen the footage, what's up, Lively? They're saying that they're saying that August disrespected Tory Lanez because he didn't speak to him, and Tory held his hand out. He held his hand out. God forbid. Ooh, God forbid. He held his hand out. They said that's disrespect. In the hood, in my hood, that's disrespect. Well, we used to just call that y'all. Oh man, he left you hanging, and then we just keep it pushing. Right. So gossip in the city is one person who said it. Doggy dimes up. First of all, these people want to try that. Oh, in the streets. We're not in the streets. That's the same thing with the snitching thing. Oh, you can't snitch. But if you're not in the streets, then snitching's no problem. You're in the music industry. You're not in the streets. You were backstage in an event for a concert. You're not in the streets. And how is that disrespect if I don't know you? So if you go up to a stranger and hold your hand out and they just keep walking because they don't know you, you have the right, you're justified to go beat that stranger up because you held out your hand? And I know that all these people, half of the people that are saying it's August's fault are people who don't want Tory to get in trouble because they want him to beat Megan. So most of the people that are still defending Tory, they're still just hoping they get to find out if Megan was lying or not. So they don't want him to get in trouble now because they want him to beat Megan and they don't care who he has to be foul to, just as long as he gets a chance to prove Megan to be a liar. August Alsina is a man with health issues. Health issues. If that was your brother, if that was your uncle, if that was your cousin, and they walked past a person because they didn't want any confrontation, I know, I know that um I know that you don't mess with me. I don't want any confrontation with you, so I'm gonna keep walking. He didn't look at Tory and say, bitch ass nigga, and keep walking. He didn't point at Tory's face and be like, oh, I'ma see you. He didn't say anything. He looked at him because number one, he gotta make sure people say he looked him up and down. Yeah, he gotta make sure he knows him. So of course he gonna look him up and down like to see, do I know this dude? Oh, that's the Tory Lanez dude? Nah, we don't mess with him. And people are sitting here saying that, oh, that was some goofy, disrespectful shit. Huh? What's up, Benny? Who how are you owned a handshake? How are you own a handshake? Right? Especially if I know you don't mess with me. I don't mess with you. I don't mess with you. You don't mess with and apparently you were clowning me online about this whole thing. You called me a snitch and a record. So why do I have to shake your hand? There are people out here talking about, oh, he should have shook his hand. If that in the hood, that lets you know you basically saying you don't fuck with me. Duh. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're right. So if somebody don't mess with you, why are you gonna go chase behind them? He said he don't mess with you. He don't owe you an explanation of why. You know why he don't mess with you. You know why he doesn't mess with you. So he's going to walk behind August Alsina. And now this is the audio that you hear. And this is what they're going to use to say he was getting disrespectful. He pressed Tory. No, he didn't. Tory walked behind him. He didn't see Tory and then go over there and be like, yo, brother, why you? So then you can say Tory deserved to throw a punch at him. He didn't walk over to Tory and say, "Why you be speaking on my situation online, brother?" He kept walking. Tory walked behind him into the parking lot. So of course, if he sees Tory and 8 dudes coming towards him, he's gonna stop and say, "What's up?" "Whoa, what up?" Then they're trying to say, "Well, August said for Tory to keep that same energy, and Tory did, and he hit him." No, that's not what August meant by keep that same energy. He meant, I hate when niggas don't keep the same energy. Meaning, why would you speak to me now instead of keeping that same energy you doing online? You was clowning me online, right? You was showing me you don't really fuck with me because if you fucked with me, you wouldn't be clowning me. You wouldn't be calling me a snitch. You wouldn't be clowning me. So you obviously don't fuck with me. So if you don't fuck with me online, don't fuck with me in real life. That's what he meant by keeping that same energy. But of course, you little goofy ass niggas always want to try to act like y'all don't know what nobody's talking about. And you make stupid ass. I swear to God, like I said, other than my daughter and my niece, I swear I hate all these Gen Zs. I'm sorry. I said they would not last 1 week in my generation. Not 1 week. We wouldn't put one of them bastards down. If you had to walk behind a real nigga, and because he didn't dap you up, but he know who to do it to. The Travis Scotts of the world, the dude from Love and Hip Hop, August Alsina, who's sick. But he know Jay don't fuck with him. If he go to hold his hand out to Jay-Z and Jay-Z walks right past him, is Tory Lanez gonna then go after Jay-Z? Hell no. What's Tory Lanez gonna do? Turn his little ass right around and walk the other way. August Alsina has lupus. He has he he's just coming off being he was paralyzed for like for like 3 months. Some disease had him partially paralyzed. So you talk about a dude who's paralyzed, who just came off of being paralyzed, and you're gonna hit this dude and then run back bragging about how you knocked him out with one punch. Little Napoleon ass nigga. See, this is the reason why women don't want to give short niggas no pussy. He is the perfect example. He is the perfect example. Megan, why did what Megan probably hitting us, smacking us up every day. Why did I give this little leprechaun ass nigga some ass? If she could take that shit back, I know she would. It's about, oh, Tory refuses for anybody to disrespect him. Okay, how come you ain't ran down on Drake? Because he ain't answered your bitch ass back. All that music and text messages you done sent to Drake and he unghost you. I'm sure you know see Drake when he out. How come you don't run down on Drake and be like, yo, how come you ain't answer me back? How come you don't run up on Drake and punch Drake with Chubbs there? He knows exactly who to pull that with. He sit and let them little girls gas him up because they were laughing at him. That's called being left hanging, my brother. That is not disrespectful. People used to do that to us all the time in school. We go to give them a pound, niggas keep walking. We just move our hand over our head like I wasn't trying to get no dap. So I don't know what hood you living in. Y'all sound like y'all living in a fucking jungle. If you going around punching people because they don't give you no dap, you don't live in a hood. You live in a fucking jungle. You live in a fun. You a wild ass animal. You living like a wild ass animal. Oh, that's disrespectful in the hood. What in what hood? I'm from New York. That ain't never been disrespectful where I'm from. And I'm from Hempstead. I was from one of the grimiest places in Long Island, in New York, period. And if somebody be like, yo, give him some that, and then they just walk right past him, that means he don't mess with you. That's all. Ain't no disrespect. I don't know you, brother, so I'm not going to give you a pound. But you got people over here trying to say that August Alsina was in the wrong. Tory extended his hand. It looked like he was trying to talk to him. So what? So what? I don't know you. Why do I don't owe you? If I don't know you, I don't owe you. That's the same thing I used to say to niggas back in the days. I end up piping their girl, and then they gonna pop up on the block like, you know Kelly, yeah, a chick from Queens with the fat ass. Yeah, I know Kelly. What's up? Yo, that's my girl. Oh, word? Mm, your girl don't sure do know how to fuck. My bad, dog. I didn't know that. Yo, what's going on? How long you been? Nigga, I don't owe you nothing. I don't know you nothing. If I don't know you, I don't know you. Now, if you my man's and I end up piping your girl and I didn't know that that was your girl and you my homeboy, like, yo, nigga, I was talking to her, then I'm gonna be like, yo, my bad, bro. Like, I didn't know none of that. Like, we've been kicking it for this, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna explain it to my man's because I owe him. If I don't know you, I don't owe you, my G. You need to take that up with your shorty. Cause the way she was screaming and hollering, it didn't sound like she had no nigga to me. It sounded like I was her nigga. I'll be honest with you. And I'm bringing this to you because this is a conversation I really had with a nigga over this chick named Kelly. I was like, yeah, oh yeah, from Queens with the fat ass. Yeah, I know her. She sure do take them back shots, boy. Whew. Yo, that's my girl, homie. We got a baby. We got two kids. Blah blah blah. Oh, word. Mm, that's nice. So this is a dude who came to my block. Who came to my block? Oh, two kids. Oh, okay. You got pictures? Yo, and the fuck you know doing about? Yo, I'm coming to see you about my girl, nigga. Don't see my girl no more. Like what? How long this been going on? I'm not my G. You gotta ask her that. I ain't giving out no information. I don't know you, bro. I'm not giving you no information. You go ask your shorty how long she been. I've been putting dick to her. I mean, so that's so if I don't know you, I don't owe you no handshake, my nigga. Yeah, that really happened, Marcel. That really happened. Um, nah, I'm not gonna get smacked up because you know, first of all, he's in my hood. He come over to my hood, and if he'd have laid him, that nigga would never. He wouldn't have made it home to tell this story. He came on my block, block where we hang out on Holman Boulevard. He came on my block. I'm out there with my niggas, and he had balls enough to even say, yo, homie, yo, you heavenly. Like that's one of my big pet peeves, right? When niggas say, call me heavenly. Nigga, can you read? My shit is separated. It says heaven Hollywood. Yo, even Choke be doing that. That nigga been knowing me 20 years. Yo, Heavenly Hollywood, good looking. I'm like, what? So he was like, yo, Heavenly. And I just kept talking to my boys. I'm like, yo, I heard him say Heavenly, but that's not my fucking name. So that's why I didn't stop. But I heard him saying, yo, you Heavenly? Yo, 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 my nigga, yo, you Heavenly? And I'm hearing this nigga still saying Heavenly, and I just keep on talking to my boys. And they like, yo, I think that dude is calling you. I'm like, he ain't calling me because my name ain't Heavenly. My name is Heaven. So he ain't talking to me. Yo, then he gonna come up, yo, your name is Heavenly. He came in my face. I said, nope. Then he gonna show a picture of me. Yo, this ain't you? Yeah, that's me. in that picture, but my name's not Heavenly. My name is Heaven. Oh, yo, you know a girl named Kelly, and then that's how it started. But my point is, how is August Alsina walking past Tory Lanez? How is that disrespectful? Y'all niggas ain't really like that in the street. Tells your most recent fight. Me, Big Barbie. Me, I'm an old ass nigga. Wow, my recent fight? Probably what, 17 years? The hell? I ain't fought in years. Like my last physical fight was that time. I think I was probably like 20, and that was the dude who took out the scissors and assaulted me with the scissors because I was whooping his ass at the gas station right there on Jerusalem Avenue, and he tried to assault me with the scissors. And again, that's a and you know how I know that it's going to be hard for these girls to get money out of Cardi B because this dude assaulted me with scissors, and they only gave him third third degree assault because I only had a couple of cuts over my eye. I didn't really miss no time out of school, work, because I was in college then. I didn't really miss no time out of class. And he went to jail and pleaded down to like third degree assault. And they were like, "Oh, you could take him to small claims." I'm like, "What? That's it? That nigga could have put my eye out. He could have, but he didn't. So you could take him to small claims for get your medical bills taken care of and stuff like that." I was like, "Man, I ain't even gonna fucking bother." Yeah, so yeah, these people, right? These people don't like. What's up, Ariane? These people don't like Megan the Stallion, so they're trying to justify Tory. They're trying to do anything. Exactly, Marcel. Exactly. Let me put that. Let me put that. Hold on. Let me put that exactly. If Tory was so hurt over a handshake, what else would he do? Exactly. So now, okay, let me share the screen. So now we have this situation. Okay, hold on. Camera, share screen, Chrome. Now we have this situation. Can y'all see the screen? Now look what we have going on. Now look. DA's office investigating Tory Lanez and alleged assault of singer August Alsina. Look what he done got himself into because he wanna be butthurt over a handshake. And now people see that he may have screwed himself, but they want Megan to be a liar so bad. They'll defend Tory. Oh, there's no video. There's no video, so how can we say he did it if there's no video? Hmm. How are you saying Megan's lying if there's no video? Hmm? How can you say Megan's lying, right? If there's no video? Oh, because she changed his story. Because she's been lying to oh, well, Tori said that Tory said he wasn't there, but now it turns out he was. So isn't that his story ain't adding up either? It's no different. Keep that same energy. You can't say you want to see a video, but then with Megan, you don't need no video. You just know she's lying because her stories has changed and her stories ain't adding up. But Rip Michael, who put the show together, he said he saw it. He was there. And that's why he took Tory off the show. Don't you think that if they didn't think that Tory did this, do you think they would pull him from the show? No. They didn't pull August. Yeah, seen go to Alexa driving Millie. My name's Bennett. I ain't in it. That nigga dead ass lie. My name's Bennett. I ain't in it. I'ma sit back here, drinking my water, minding my biz. Monday overrated, Tuesday on my dick. Flip, flip, flippy flop, floppy ass bitch. I ain't saying nothing. Yeah, of course. Ma Radio called him a snitch, of course. Of course she did. She's gonna call everybody a snitch. She's gonna, you know, everybody but Tory. I don't know what this love affair her with Tory, where it came from. I really don't care. But I mean, come on, man. Defending Tory like that is like it's almost questioning her credibility. People have a right. I won't because I know her a little bit. I mean, so it's not gonna make me not like her any less or anything like that. Like she been good to me, so I'm not gonna turn on her until she do something dirty to me. I'm not gonna turn on Millie because she be doing some questionable shit to other people. I'm sorry, I'm just not gonna do it. If she did something questionable to me, that'd be the day that I turn on somebody when they do something to me. But she's never done anything to me, right? Whenever she's used stories of mine, she's always given me credit. She's always talked about me in good light. I've never heard anybody come to me back, yo, Millie was dissing you or whatever. Ain't nobody ever came to me with no DMs that said Millie was shitting on me in your DM. The day that happens, that'll be something different. We can have that conversation. Until she does that, I'm not going to cut Millie off because she does questionable shit. Because if she don't do it to me, that's her opinion. But I do have a right to disagree with her opinion. That don't mean I love her no less. I just disagree with what some of the stuff she does. And I totally disagree with this defending Tory, you know, by any means necessary. Like like everybody's lying on Tory. How many incidents has this dude had now? So every single time he has an incident, it's not his fault. It wasn't his fault when he hit the dude from Love and Hip Hop. It wasn't his fault when when the girl or his ex-girlfriend said he hit her. It wasn't his fault when he ran down on Travis Scott. It's not his fault with Megan, and now it's not his fault again with this dude. So it's never his fault. It's always somebody after Tory. Somebody just wants to wants to just to Tory. Who was Tory Lanez before this Megan incident? Why would people want to get Tory? He's not even really popping like that. He didn't become popping until this incident with Megan. So why would people be after? Why ain't they trying to take down Drake? Why ain't they trying to take down Lil Baby? Why ain't they trying to take down people who's more lit than Tory? Why did they pick Tory? Because he's from Canada. Drake's from Canada. How come they try to take down Drake? The Weeknd's from Canada. How many try to take down the Weeknd? Party Next Door is from Canada. How come they try to take down Party Next Door? Don't give me that shit about he's from Canada. There's plenty of dudes from Canada. that they not trying to take down. So the fact that these chicks are trying to defend Tory, and then these dudes, oh, he should have took his name. He pulled some goofy ass shit and then said, keep that same energy. And Tory did keep that same energy. No, 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 no. He didn't tell Tory keep that same energy, as in he wanted to fight him. He said, I don't like when niggas don't keep the same energy. Meaning, if you don't fuck with me online, if you were trying to diss me online, that means you don't fuck with me. So then when you see me in person, don't fuck with me. That's keeping the same energy. Tory wasn't keeping the same energy by extending his hand to shake hands with him. Why would you shake hands with me when you were just calling me a snitch and putting me and making a rap about me? Thank you, smiling. How many people he gotta put hands on for people to see he has a problem? Exactly. Hit that like button, yo. Exactly. Everybody always blaming they're blaming everybody else. You're blaming August Alsina? August Alsina stays to himself. He don't bother nobody. He don't be talking shit to nobody. He don't be acting gritty, talking reckless. You haven't seen him in months. The dude just got over being paralyzed. And that could be another thing that he can get himself in big trouble for. If August Alsina is like, listen, I'm a paralegal. I got lupus. I just got over getting my eye. I'm legally blind in one eye. Here's the LA Times. The Los Angeles County District Attorney Office is investigating Canadian recording artist Tory Lanez on suspicion of an alleged assault on singer August Alsina after a performance at a Chicago theater last weekend. We are aware of the allegations that the defendant attacked artist August Alsina and are investigating these claims, the DA's office said in a statement. Lanez is already facing charges for a separate assault in which he is accused of shooting at and wounding rapper Megan Thee Stallion. Following a dispute in July 2020 outside of Hollywood Hills mansion, the allegations are serious and we will thoroughly be examined. Lanez, 30, whose real name is Daystar Peterson, is currently out on bail as he awaits trial. The rapper has continued traveling and on Saturday had performed at the Fall Back in Love Comedy and Music Jam held at RE Crown Theater in Chicago. This man is on trial or potentially on trial for shooting a woman, and he is still traveling and making money. Prosecutors are considering pursuing a bail violation against Lane, who had already twice violated his protective order, and he's still out of jail. You see what I'm saying? They keep giving him chance after chance after chance. What they should have done when he violated that shit the second time, they should have left his black ass in jail until that trial. Now, this could possibly be a third violation. Stallion and law enforcement sources as well, individuals close to investigation, and several Instagram posts. Alsina spoke about the alleged assault on Sunday, sharing close-up photos of his busted lip and wounds on his knees. Everybody made fun of him, saying he was a snitch, right? He said, never any disrespectful words. Words change. So I was a bit confused at how somehow he turned himself up with anger. And he snuck me when I turned my head to move to the side. Alsina wrote, adding that Lanez and 8 other men approached and attacked him. There was never a fight, simply an assault. An edited video of the two rappers passing each other in the hallway, circulated on social media. Alsina, dressed in a black hoodie and plaid flannel, walks by Lanez, who is wearing a white t-shirt and is standing with an outstretched hand. Alsina looks at Lanez and continues walking. Where's the disrespect? He didn't look at Lanez and say, bitch ass nigga. What's all that shit you talking? Keep my name out your mouth. He didn't say none of that. Lanez is visibly upset as security guards attempt to calm him down. No, they weren't. They was hyping him up. The video then cuts to Lanez accompanied by guards and several other men walking toward the directions where Alsina left. He was already walking back the other way. He heard them girls gassing him up, and then he went back there because he was embarrassed. Next cut shows Lane walking quickly back down the hallway, still accompanied by guards, with an onlooker saying, Tory just said he knocked August Alsina right out. Chicago told Chicago police told the Times that the victim walked into a police station Sunday and filed a report of simple battery that occurred on Saturday at 11:30 on 300. Tory's done. Augustin went in and reported it. Right. Okay, I'll get to the audio. See, this is going to try. This is the audio they're going to try to use to gaslight people. But this audio would have never taken place if Tory didn't follow this dude outside. The audio would have never taken place. So put yourself in August shoes, right? Put yourself in August shoes. You got somebody, you just walk past them because you don't really fuck with them. You go to the parking lot, you're leaving. Now you turn around and you hear him with his 8 security guards or his 8 crew members, whatever they are, coming towards you. Yo, yo, hold up. Let me holler at you. Yo. So what's August supposed to do? Stop. Yo, what's up? What's up? I mean, because he is obviously asking him, yo, what was that? I hate when niggas don't be keeping the same energy. What energy? He said, what energy you talking about? Why did you talk on my business online, bruh? So he let him know right there why he walked past him. Why did you talk on my business online? So they're going to try to use the audio as to say, look, August was getting aggressive with Tory. But the only reason he turned around and even said anything to Tory is because Tory followed him to the parking lot. That's what really happened. If somebody follows you, you gonna turn around and say, "What up?" Too, like, okay, we might as well address this. What's up? Like, what do you want? I left you back there. I turn around and here you are again. What do you want, bruh? So it's, oh, listen to August Alsina getting aggressive with Tory. No, 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 no. Wasn't getting aggressive with him at all. He didn't raise his voice. He didn't say nothing reckless. He just said, why would you speak about my business online? So if Tory had said whatever about, nigga, you put it out there. Everybody was talking about it. Why is it mad if I say something about it? Because you one of my contemporaries. You in the same business with me, and yeah, you have a right to talk about whatever you want. But I also have a right to refuse your handshake when I see you because I saw you talking shit about me online. And I'm not gonna rock. I don't rock with people who talk shit about my personal business online. So that's why I did not dap you up. You not my people. We not cool. We not gonna work together. We don't hang together. So it is what it is. You stay over there, I stay over here. And it don't have to be no problem. I don't gotta deal with you. You ain't gotta deal with me. Point blank, period. Where's the disrespect? Where's the disrespect? I'm sure he was saying, yo, because remember, August was way ahead of him. Tory had started walking back the other way, shaking his head like, wow, nigga just dissed me. He was shaking his head laughing. But then he let go one thing about a short nigga. One, if you want to set a short nigga off, um, if you want to set a short nigga off, show him that some girls is laughing at him. That's all it takes to set them off. If they feel as though you embarrassed them in front of some girls, that's it. And you hear all them girls, ah, oh snap, he dissed you, he played you, he played you. You've let a 5'3" nigga, I don't care how much money he got. You let a 5'3" nigga or a 5 foot nigga look at girls laughing at him and he looking like, bitch, I'm 5 foot, I'm a millionaire. Yeah, but you still 5'3" and that nigga played you. So they gonna go and if it's a person who they think they can bully, they're gonna go and try to make an example. Same thing he did to Travis Scott. Same thing he did to a woman. Same thing he did to the gay dude off of Love and Hip Hop. But like I said, you gonna run down on who? You gonna run down on Chris Brown like that? If Chris Brown didn't dap you up, you gonna run down on Jay-Z like that? If Jay-Z didn't dap you up? I doubt it. Seriously, seriously doubt it. If you don't want to shake my hand, I'ma say like this. How I would handle it is, listen, my G, you don't want to shake my hand? Remember that. Cause you gonna need me with your flopping ass way before I'ma need you. So you can just cancel any features. You don't ask for no feature, don't ask for no creature, don't ask for nothing. Cause then and when you down and out and you need a hit, don't come to me. You don't want to shake my hand? Good. I don't want to shake yours neither. What's wrong with thinking like that? No, he couldn't do that. He couldn't do that. He was butthurt that this dude wasn't flocking to him, shaking his hand. I mean, so he know exactly who he can do it to. He know exactly who he can do it to. You know. See if I know how to remove this comment. All right. So thank you for that smiling. So there is people, like I said, who are actually going around defending Tory Lanez. If I can show y'all the comments on the Daily, was it the Daily Beast? I couldn't believe what I was watching. I could not believe what I was seeing. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Hold on. This dude said, Daily Loud. The Daily Loud. Let me go here to this thing. Let me show y'all the disbelief and the stuff that I'm seeing online where people are actually trying to blame August Alsina. So, hold on. So here is footage of August Alsina disrespecting Tory Lanez. You hear this gaslighting ass nigga? Footage of August Alsina disrespecting Tory Lanez. And you see dudes behind him laughing when Tory's saying one punch and he was on the ground. Look at the girl. Look at all the girls. You see, this is a let me see. Can everybody see that? See, this is very important. This is very important. Let me blow this up. Can y'all see that? Let me blow this up. So check this out. Hold on. Full screen layout. Hold on. Okay. Shit's absolutely pathetic. All right, hold on. Let me make sure that y'all can hear the audio. This shit makes no sense to me. All right. Let me make sure y'all can hear the audio. Shit, audio. All right. Look at these clown ass bozos on Twitter. All right, so full screen. Okay, full screen, right? So now let's listen to it. You hear him? You hear him laughing? You hear him laughing? Look, he put his head down. Look, look to the girls. You hear them gaslighting ass bitches in the back?
I did get it.
Damn. Like it was just the worst thing in the world.
You knocked his ass out, Tori? You knocked him out? Tori said he just knocked August Alsina ass right out. One punch crunched him, Tori. He say one punch crushed his ass.
Listen to these dudes. They think that's funny. They think that's funny. Listen.
Hey, I wish you would have got that. I did get it. Damn.
Don't do it. You already shot Megan.
Don't do it. You already shot Megan.
You knocked him out? Tory said he just knocked August Alsina ass right out. One punch crunched him, Tori. He say one punch crushed his ass.
So now we got the dude here, Daily Loud. Who was wrong here? Who was wrong here? You hear the gaslighting ass question? Yeah, the girl said, don't do it. You already shot Megan. So, and then here goes the gaslighting ass Daily Loud. Who was wrong here? Here's this person, King Juice, the fuck King Goof. August, leaving a man hanging and not addressing what your issue is with him is total disrespect. So he got what he got. What? So he got what he got? Paula, it don't matter. It don't matter if he had a meeting with Jesus Christ. It don't matter if he was rushing home to see power. It don't matter if he had a bitch waiting for him in the dressing room, or it don't matter if he didn't have no hand sanitizer. It does not matter what the reason was that he did not shake this little bitch nigga's hand. It don't matter what the reason is. It don't even matter if he didn't have a reason. He is not obligated to shake that man's hand, nor is he obligated to give him a reason why he don't want to shake his hand. Listen to these comments, and then we'll see why these bitch niggas is getting laid out every other day. Because this is how they talking to people in the street, and these people are putting their ass in the ground. I said this generation would never survive in my hood. It was Hove. I wonder would he have went after Hove? We all know that answer. He not goofy enough to speak ill of Hove. And if he did, Hove would check him and have that conversation and say what his issue. Nigga, shut up. Instead of that weird Hollywood walk away. What? Weird Hollywood walk away. Nigga, I don't know you. Why would I sit here and talk to you? The fact that y'all are defending August, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what he was mad for. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter why he was mad. He's entitled to get mad over whatever he's entitled to get mad over. Niggas get mad every day, B, on social media. It's stupid for people to get mad over charts, but you do it. You're entitled to get mad over whatever you want to get mad over. If he didn't put his hands in that man's face, if he didn't talk reckless to that man, he ain't got no business putting hands on him. It's about defending him because he was mad over Tory freestyle. So what? It don't matter. It don't matter what he was mad over. He has a right to be mad over whatever he was mad over. Nobody said who said he was. Who said he was? Like I said, you coming in here, you don't even know what you're talking about. First of all, who said that he was now guilty because of this situation? When did I say that? And I'm the only one in here talking, bruh. So when did I say he was now guilty because of the Megan situation? I didn't even bring up the Megan situation, my G. Man, get this dude out of here, or girl, whatever the fuck it is. The fuck are you talking about? That's a, who brought up Megan? Did we say anything about the Megan situation? I didn't say anything about the Megan situation. That has nothing to do with this situation. He don't deserve no handshake. Like I said, for you to say, "Oh, I'm sure," judging from your name, right? Judging from your name, I'm pretty sure you've argued over social media over something dumb, because that's what y'all do. Oh, just defending August because he got mad over a freestyle. He can get mad over whatever the fuck he want to. If he mentioned his name, he can get mad over whatever he want to if he was mentioning that man's name. It's stupid to get mad over charts and not getting number one, but you do it. I'm sure you've done it too. Fuck out of here, man. Talk about some, oh, make it. What are you talking about? Look at these people. I go here underneath the comments, right? Yes, there are people. Most people are saying Tory's wrong, but there are too many people saying August. Look, first person, August. Tory, obviously. This is a man's business, ladies. So here's a male chauvinist and a misogynist. This is a man's business, ladies. In guy code, that's a clear act of disrespect. In other words, he's saying, I don't fuck with you. Yeah, yeah. And what you gonna do? Nah, let's see. You adding on BS. You see, you hear this? Or in other words, I don't fuck with you and what you gonna do about it. This is the reason why these bitch niggas is getting laid down every other day. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that in my T Latino. Yep. They that means they're members, Dolly. Certain members, if they're a plus member, if they're a lister, then their names are highlighted. Um, the some of the things that these people are saying is just unbelievable. Um, yeah, August Alsina does not owe Tory Lanez a goddamn thing. And if he ends up going to jail for it, they can call August Alsina snitch all he wants. But bruh, he wouldn't have nothing to snitch on if you just simply let that man walk away and you go the other way and have a nice fucking day with the stupid devil horns hat on. I know you thought you was out there eating and oh, Tory's a little menace. Oh man, look at him. He's knocking everybody out. But Tory Lanez knows who to approach. This dude, just rude. If I say hello to you and you ignore me, I'ma assume you have a problem with me. What? Unbelievable. August leaving a man hanging and not addressing what your issue is total disrespect. My God, man. You don't hit a man because he didn't speak back to you. Since when? Since when? You don't hit a man because he don't speak back to you. This goofball said, since when do we not hit someone if they don't speak to us? What? Wow. Unreal. This is the generation, man. My daughter has to grow up in this generation. That's why I'm trying to hang around another 40 years on this earth, another 50 years. I got to make sure she gets out of the danger zone and make her to a full ass adult before I release her into the world. My daughter gonna be 30 still living with me. Uh-uh. And it's only gonna get worse. These motherfuckers is crazy. You see they blowing people away because they putting too many pickles on their hamburger. And I burnt my mouth because these fries are too hot. And they blowing the motherfucking fry man away because the fries are too hot. The fries were cold. Let me blow his ass away because the fries were cold. You'll learn to disrespect me. Give me some fucking cold fries. What? Entitlement. They feel entitled. They're spoiled brats. They don't go to school. They spend all their money on. They spend all their time on YouTube, and they see all these people becoming millionaires on YouTube, and they say, "Why should I gotta go to school? Or why do I gotta listen to adults? Why do I gotta listen to logic? I'm making freaking $20,000 a month. Fuck school. Why I gotta go to school for?" They're saying that you got to go to school to get education, get a good job. I'm already making more money than your mother and father put together on YouTube. So why should I listen to you? That's the area we're living in right now. So you can't sit down. That's the reason why they don't respect OGs, because they like, you worked and bust your ass. I would never work that hard. Look at all the money I got just from just talking on YouTube. You had to work, go out, so and so, you working till you 40 something, and you just now, you ain't got life insurance, you did this, that, and the other. Me, I make $20,000 a month. Like, now when the YouTube, for all the ones that dropped out of school to become a YouTuber, once the YouTube fad trend disappears and you're not making money off YouTube anymore, and you realize, oh man, I dropped out of high school because I was making money YouTubing. What am I going to do now? Has been bought out. There's no more YouTube. What am I going to do now? See? So, yeah, I was going to do the Doja Cat thing. Um, let's see. Let's talk about Doja Cat. Let's talk about Doja Cat. So, Doja Cat, we'll just put a bow on it. Tory Lanez, you're up the creek because you should never hit August Alsina. And now, if the DA investigates and speaks to him, he's going to tell them that you hit him, and you're going to be in a lot of trouble, sir. And you have nobody to blame but yourself. And I know Millie is going to blame August, and Millie's going to blame Megan, and Millie's going to blame everybody else. But she has to start blaming Tory. Got to start blaming Tory. Some of his actions. And you got people like, funny thing is, You'll see people like academics and Millie now linking up, and Millie's never like that. But because he's on Tori's side, he's all of a sudden starting to talk good about Nikki again. She'll link up with him, and this dude is the biggest snake that we have in radio or talk stream whatever. So Doja Cat came out today and said she's gonna do an R&B album, no rap whatsoever. Now this comes right after she said that her next album was gonna be like a German folk type thing. She said she was just joking. Now, ironically, I don't know whether they did or not, but actually after she allegedly meets with Nicki Minaj the other day, now she's saying her next album is going to be R&B. And let's examine why. Let's examine why she came out and said she said that she was just joking around when she said she's going to do a folk album, but she's not joking around when she's saying R&B album. Now, why would Doja Cat say this? Why would Doja Cat, who's been fighting people saying, I'm a rapper, I'm a rapper, I'm a rapper, why would she now say, I'm not doing a rap album, I'm doing a straight R&B album? Why? Why would Doja Cat say that? It just doesn't make sense, does it? You were trying to convince people that you're a rapper. You want to hear why I think she's saying it's going to be R&B? Here's my take on it. And listen to my take first. You have to understand the temperature. You have to understand the power of social media pressure. You have to understand, you know, what's about to take place with Doja Cat. Now, Doja Cat is going to be branded as the next. She's next up. Like she's up. She's up. It's not even she's next up. She's up right now. Right? But there's still some pop girls. There's still some pop girls that is still going to sell with Doja or sell more than Doja and is going to get more recognition Doja. You got Dua Lipa, you got Olivia Rodrigo, and of course, the great Taylor Swift. She ain't going nowhere, right? You got Billie Eilish. You got Ponytail whenever she decides to come back. So you got like 6 or 7 girls that you're gonna have to answer to before you're considered the number one girl. So you're talking Billie Eilish, Ponytail, Taylor Swift, Dua Lipa, Olivia Rodrigo. That's 5 main chicks right there, right? That's 5 chicks you're gonna have to talk to. And we not even throwing in the straddlers like Camilla Cabella who will come out with a hit and Adele whenever Adele drops. And then you got Beyonce out now. So you're gonna have to answer this. You're gonna have to pass some pop girls. If you noticed, once Beyonce dropped, and then Nicki dropped, and then Dua Lipa was still doing her same thing. It was about Beyonce and Nicki. Nobody was talking about Doja Cat anymore. If you go back, and I'm not talking about these little Spotify chart records that everyone breaks every other day. I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is when Beyonce came out with Break My Soul, When Nicki dropped Super Freaky Girl, and Beyonce then dropped the remix, and then Nicki dropped her remix, and it was this, that, and the third. Nobody was talking about Doja Cat. And that song Vegas was steady creeping up the charts. And then you look at it, you're like, oh man, Vegas, a new peak. I didn't even realize it was still on the charts. Remember when Beyonce and Nicki dropped, all of a sudden Doja Cat fell off the charts for the first time? Because she was just filling a void, right? So as a pop girl, she's always just going to be a void filler. There's too much competition and as for these pop girls. And it's not like they're all it's not like how when Nicki first came out 13 years ago, whatever, when there was no real pop and female rappers, and Nicki could just be like, "Oh, okay, let me jump up in this lane, and I'm gonna fill a void that's being left." Olivia Rodrigo's brand new. She's younger than Doja Cat. Billie Eilish, you already know what she's about. She got a core fan base where when she drops or does a live event, she's selling out and stuff like that. And Taylor Swift is the OG now that has a devoted fan base that's going to buy whatever she says buy. Um, Ponytail, it really depends on how long she takes off. If she takes off a long period of time and then comes back with the same sound, she gonna do like Adele. She gonna come and go. She's gonna come and go. I'm telling you, if Ponytail comes back and she's still talking about some thank you. Like, if she's still coming back, sounding the same way, and no evolution after this music has changed already, I'm telling you, you're gonna be like, damn, what happened to Ariana? She fell off. So I really think that, if she's going to come back, she's talking about taking a long break to do her, everybody's is going down that road that Rihanna's going down. Demi Lovato's went down that road. And Ponytail went down that road. They're probably the most two successful ones, other than Rihanna, of course. So I believe Doja Cat, and I'm gonna tell you one thing, and people do not want to believe when I say this, but social media right now is the number one machine for promoting your music. And you have something going on right now called stand culture on Twitter. Twitter is still the biggest promoting platform that we have. Regardless of it, oh, Twitter's dead, this and other. It's still the biggest promoting platform, and everybody still has their Twitter account. And I truly believe that Doja Cat seen, oh, she's the first female rapper to this, that, and the third. She's now the leading female rapper in Spotify, beating out Nicki Minaj. Oh, Doja Cat is now the this, that, and the third, breaking Nicki Minaj's record, breaking Cardi B's record. And then you start saying, oh man, she's the first female rapper to do this, that, and the third. And then she's slowly creeping up the charts. Now you're looking at 2023, where she may win 4 or 5 Grammys. So now let's say that she goes into 2023 still getting these hits as a rapper and then wins 4 Grammys. They look at Doja Cat, and I've told everyone this before. People can believe me. They don't have to believe me. In the industry, I'm not talking about the fans. I'm not talking about us. in the industry, they don't say a biracial girl, a biracial dude, a this dude or that dude. They say black and white, black and white. If you're Latina and you carry yourself like a white, you're white. Camila Cabello, white to them. I'm not talking about to me. I'm not talking about to you. Camila Cabello to them is white. Do I think Adele is solidified? I think Adele is solidified, but Adele's last album came and went. It came and went, and that's not like an Adele album. Selena Gomez is considered white to them. She's not considered uh she's not considered a Spanish. She's a white Latina. So they put her in the white category. They only put you in white and black. Mhm. Zendaya, they consider Zendaya, as they're gonna put Zendaya, most of her love interests in these movies, they look at her love interests in real life. Most of them are white. So her love interests in these movies, you're not really gonna see her paired up with a black dude as her love interest. You're just not gonna see it. Most of the time, her love interests in these movies are going to be white. No, but Ariana is not mixed with black. See, they only do that when you're mixed or but Ariana Grande isn't mixed with black. She's white. She just happens to date black guys, right? But she's white. She's not. I don't think she's mixed with black. Isn't she like mixed with like Italian and something else? I think she's like Italian and something. So it only works. They only think like just because like Kim Kardashian, they don't think of Kim Kardashian as black, even though all she dates is black guys. Anita, I think, is next up. She's doing, all these different rituals. She did that big ritual for the MTV Music Awards, where she had that inverted cross in back of her. She had the red dress on, all right, which is the color of sacrifice, meaning you're sacrificing your old body, you're bringing in a new body. That's what she did, and then all the people, all the dancers, dancing around her, kind of like how Omarion did in Icebox. Everybody danced around. She got the red dress on. The whole entire performance was a sexual ritual, a coming out party for Anita. She won an award that night. She beat out Bad Bunny. Nobody thought she was gonna do that. Anita, I definitely think is next up. And let me tell you something about my girls, Blackpink. You watch what I tell you. Did you see all them dudes get caught on camera looking at Blackpink? Y'all seen Jack Harlow? Was it Jack Harlow that would sit there? He couldn't take his eyes off Jenny. Jenny and Lisa are the two that they're pushing. And that's going to be the two that they get with an American dude. That's going to be the two girls. Watch what I tell you. That's going to be the two girls that they Americanize. Watch what I tell you. They're pushing Jenny and Lisa more than Rose and Jizu. Because who's the one who actually talks English? I think Lisa. Yeah, Rose is the more talented one. But right now, Jenny and Lisa are the two that are on the most magazines. They're the ones that are on all the American, they're getting all the American brand deals. And I forgot who that was, but man, they were looking at her, and she's underage, isn't she? You know, she's 16, 17, and Jack Harlow and the dude that was with Jack Harlow was looking at her like, damn. Yeah, they're like a male BTS. But I'm telling you right now, Blackpink has the ability to be the biggest group since the Spice Girls. Yeah, Lively. They're a K-pop group, but they're starting to get big in the United States. Just like how BTS was a K-pop group, but they're starting to get big in the United States. But Blackpink, they are pushing this innocence. They keep showing they are their legs are always showing. I'm telling you, they're trying to push this to the older men. They're trying to get the older men into them. Always showing their legs. They're laying down, doing all these sexy poses. They're doing that on purpose. They're doing that on purpose. And they're going to try, they're going to Americanize them. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. Let me tell you something, Dolly. I've been in this industry a long time. If they cross over, if they cross over, they're gonna be with whoever the fuck their record label tell them they're gonna be with. Because if they cross over into America and then the big record label takes them over, they ain't gonna have no more say. They got say now, yeah. That's not the way it works, Dolly. Say ask the Spice Girls. The Spice Girls were like that too. Oh, they just date UK people, UK guys. Yeah, that's until you came over into the American market. And once they start calling the shots, the fuck out of my face. And you don't tell us who to put her with. We already know who we putting her with. Right now they're running that. Oh, they can't date. They can't do this. Okay, watch when Sony or Universal, the real Universal, throw that management some bread and tell them get the fuck out the way. Watch how quick them rules disappear. Right? They're huge. They're not huge yet in the United States. Their record is like number 80 on the charts. So that's my point. They're not yet, they have not yet. It's like how the Spice Girls were. The Spice Girls were huge at first, but they weren't huge in America. Trust me, I've seen all this. I've seen this book before, this deja vu. There's just a Spice Girl, except they're younger. And their management was talking the same thing. The Spice Girls, oh, we're gonna keep them UK. Oh, they're gonna be on the UK level. They're dating guys from the United Kingdom. But as soon as money talks, BS walks. Right, because as big as they are, they've never had a #1 hit in the United States. In that album, they just put out a video. The video had 100 million views in 4 days. And you look up on the charts, the same thing happened with that song they just put out, Pink Venom, right? Pink Venom had over 30 million views, streams of the video in the first day. And the song didn't even crack the top 20. No, I've heard about all that. And like I said, I give you that right now. I'm not saying right now. I'm not saying right now. But what I'm saying is, you see people selling out their own kids. Again, I'm going to say this again, I'm going to leave it alone. I am not talking about right now. I'm not even talking about 3 months from now. They're still young. I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about when they get 18, 19, 20. And if they have crossed over and now being handled by an American record label, and they're giving them all that money, and they are now in charge of their contracts, you are not going to tell them, oh no, they can't date or anybody here because they're going to be like, fuck out the way. We gave you your millions, beat it. Right, but they're not, again, they're not, hold on. Right. They're they are, BTS is young. These girls are in their lower 20s, but they have not blown up. My point is, they haven't blown up yet in America. Right? They haven't blown up yet in America. They have blown up where they were. I actually thought they were younger than that. They have blown up in America yet. It's coming. If they continue to do what they're doing, eventually it's going to be like the Spice Girls. Over 22 years old. Okay, so they're older than what I thought. But my point is, they have still not fully blown up. That's why all their fans are complaining. They have not fully blown up yet in America. The moment they do, and one of these record labels throw them $500 million, $300 million, throw it, buy out their management. Come, it's okay. You're on this little label that you're on right now. We're gonna sign you to Universal. We're gonna buy your label out. We're gonna put you and merge you under Universal Music Group. We're gonna give you a $500 million budget for Blackpink. We're gonna get them some American designers. We're gonna get them some American producers. We're gonna get them this. We're gonna them. When once they start throwing money around like that they've never seen before, and getting them on the big stage in America, just like I said, look at them right now. Look at the album. As hype as the album, look at their singles. As much hype as behind Pink Venom. It never even made top 20. All right? It never even made top 20 in America. And I see their fans complaining every day. I even had to hit Billboard up myself and say, could you explain to me how this group doesn't have a top 20 hit, and the video just did 40 million in one day? I thought I thought YouTube counted towards streams. All right, you know what? Let me leave it alone. Y'all know more than me. That's what I'm gonna say. Y'all know more than me. I'm only doing this for 20 years. So what do I know? Let's move on. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? Hold on. The hell? Has an issue with Ariana Grande. Okay. No, Big Bobby, I have not heard that. I have not heard that. Now, if there's something that happened behind the scenes, did Ariana make some sort of comment? Did Cardi B make some sort of comment? I've never heard of the two even, or even seen the two interacting. I've never seen one of them like the other's post. But then again, you're probably not going to see that. Ariana is cool with Nicki, and she's not going to work with somebody. Looks like well, she worked with Megan, but it wasn't really known at that time that she worked with Megan that those two wasn't cool. So Ariana might not work with Megan again now that she fully blown knows that she don't fuck with Megan. I could never see her working with Cardi B. I don't think they have a record. I don't think they ever decided to get a record. I think she's not going to mess with her as long as she knows. It's kind of like how Little Kim and Mary J. Blige used to be. As long as she knows there's an issue, she's not going to go work with Cardi B. Where's Beyonce? Right. What if you heard Big Barbie? I haven't heard anything. So, Angel, you're saying where is Beyonce? So, let me see something here. No choke, no joke. Shout out to Choke. Um, I know he's been pushing this narrative, and he's saying that we haven't seen Beyonce in 3 years, right? We have not fully seen Beyonce in 3 years, he said. But I'm gonna do this, and y'all can tell me whether you think this Beyonce or not. So let's see here. Now, y'all can tell me whether you think this is Beyonce or not. Because these pictures were in August. All right. Do y'all think that's Beyonce? Can you see it? Okay. Now, this was August. All right. This was August. Think that's Julius. I don't know who that is. Now, I will give you this. Haven't seen a clear, close picture of Beyonce, right? But this is her so-called spotted, and then there is that her kid? Who's that? Blue? And I think the kids are there, right? No, there's Blue Ivy. Again, you think that's Beyonce? Y'all tell me. You think it's Beyonce? Well, when did Cardi shade Ariana? I haven't seen her mention Ariana in years. Like I don't even really remember her mentioning Ariana. So how did she shade Ariana? I missed that T. So if y'all will agree, and there goes Julius. So Julius is there. Usually wherever he is, Beyonce is. So if unless you're gonna tell me you don't think this is really her, if you think that's her, well, she was seen out in public in August. That's August on the yacht. So to me, and Choke saying that he haven't seen it in 3 years, but this was August. I mean, she could. I mean, that's not impossible. She could be under mind control. But my point is, Choke said we haven't seen Beyonce in 3 years. If you agree with that, so are you saying that that's not her right there? That's all I'm saying. We're not saying whether she's under mind control or not. She could very well be. But my point is the physical person, do you physically think that that person is Beyonce or not? That's all I'm saying. So these pictures that I'm seeing, I didn't see no pictures with them shades off. Now, let's see. So that's the only thing I can really see. Now here is, was this on the boat too? Here they are on vacation when they skipped the Met Gala. So he said he hadn't seen Beyonce in 3 years. Okay, this was last year. That looks like B to me. That's last year. I mean, she could be under MK Ultra. Who knows? She wears shades a lot. I did notice that. It's like she never takes them off now. And I just want to know why. It must have something to do with the eyes. They say that when your soul is gone, your eyes change. It is very weird how she wears shades so much now. It's like 95% of her pictures, she wears shades, and she used to didn't do that. Now, I know she has put on a little weight. Maybe she's self-conscious about the weight. And yes, I'll give you that. It's a little weird that she put out a full album and she put out no music videos, she put out no visuals. That's just a little strange when you're trying to push an album. But is it her weight? Maybe her weight isn't the way she wants it to be. Who knows? I think she's under control. I don't think she's cloned. I don't think she's cloned. I think that's the same. I think that's the same person. But I've been thought she was under MK Ultra a long time ago. And when you're put under MK Ultra, allegedly that consists of brain trauma, and there's certain medicine that they give you, and it does, sometimes change your appearance. Most of the people get heavier, but then when you're overweight and they put you on mind control, they can give you medicine to get slimmer, like Gucci, like Rick Ross, right? So it's crazy, demonic shit. But yes, I think Beyonce's been under MK Ultra for many, many years. Many years. So Angel, that's a good question. So okay, hold on. Can you explain how it's Deb? Can you explain how it works? It's that done once you enter the industry. What is the reason for it? So the reason for it is to control your mind and to control what you say and hear and see. Hold on, let me try to find it. They used to have that They used to have that footage of what's her name explaining it, Roseanne Barr, explaining exactly what MK Ultra was, but they took it off of the internet so many times. They used to take it up there. That's why Roseanne Barr pretty much disappeared. You know, they gave her humiliation ritual for all the years she was on TV, had a #1 show. But then when she started telling everybody how Hollywood was, they was like, okay, we're gonna get this ungrateful bitch out of here. Because we giving her all of this, right? We giving her all of this, and she has the nerve to try to be a whistleblower. I believe that video is not on here anymore. Let's see. Yeah, I think they took it off. Ain't that some shit? Wow. Hold on. She had a video where she was talking about how MK Ultra rules in Hollywood. But now you try to put it in and absolutely nothing. You can't find it anymore. They scrubbed it. They scrubbed it. Wow. Yep. So there used to be a video on YouTube when Roseanne Barr said MK Ultra is huge in Hollywood. It's huge in Hollywood. And they have to control you so you don't say certain things. She said it like on CNN or something. Yeah, they took it off. So that's why they use it, Angel. They use it so, especially once you get a certain part of the industry, and then you start, as what they say, not glitching, but you start coming out from under the MK Ultra. Then you start speaking the truth, kind of like what Kanye did when when he started talking about, oh, Beyonce, you ain't coming to the Grammys and let you win. It's another when you start talking like that, they gotta grab you because they don't know what you're gonna say. They gotta grab you and get you to the either to UCLA Medical Center or Cedar Sinai Hospital, and they put you back under immediate MK Ultra reboot, as they call it. And that's when they start hitting you with brain shocks. They hit you with, shots to the brain. They give you this drug called WIPE, that's been in the industry for 50 years or more. And WIPE is a hallucinogen that makes you forget everything in the last 24 to 48 hours. They do it, they give it to a lot of the actors when they go to these parties, these mansion parties, and they laying up with the men and having orgies and standing up. They give you WIPE most of the time so you don't remember. And any actor will be able to tell you, any party goer, they'll be able to tell you about WIPE. Well, they only really put you under it if they feel as though you are going to say something or you're going to blab your mouth, or they feel as though you have a reason to try to out them. But look at Rihanna. They haven't had Rihanna up under. Rihanna is a master in this. she's never going to say anything. So if they don't feel as though there's a reason that they need to give you medication or give you shock therapy or whatever, they're not going to do it. Mhm. Because too much shock therapy, they can ruin the artist. Look at Britney Spears. The other day she's dancing, poor thing. The other day she was dancing, she had stopped and broke into tears because she realizes she can't dance anymore. She said, I probably will never perform again. And she broke into tears because she knows they fucked her up for life. All that electric shock therapy to the head and all these different control rituals they had under her, she can't even move anymore. She can barely move. That's why she does the same move over and over and over and over. Right, because she was younger and Brittany started to rebel and she was like, I don't want to do sex songs. Like, why does every song have to be a sex song? And plus, a lot of people believe that she was getting sexually abused at a young age. And they didn't want her to say anything by those older executives, by, some people even accuse her father of doing it. But, those certain things you can't really say because that's going to drip back on the record label because there's no way that if their father was doing something like that, that the record label didn't know, you know? So that's why they give it to you. Are you yourself when you're under MK Ultra? Is a no, you're not yourself. I mean, you're much more reserved, right? You're much more reserved. You're much more spaced out, right? They can control you. They usually have a handler with you. Jay-Z is a known Beyonce handler. When Jay-Z's there, Beyonce is not going to get out of hand. Mhm. You've seen Jim Carrey as of late, not as of late, but over the last few years, you see him really about to look like he was glitching, like he's going to tell everything. We're not real. What you see isn't real. He's sitting on the stage like, what you see isn't real because I'm not real. And then the announcer's like, oh, you 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 really did that or something like that. He's like, I didn't do anything because I'm not real. What you're seeing is all make believe. They had to get his ass up off the TV because he's getting ready to blow. He's getting ready to blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Look at Martin Lawrence, how he talks now. Yeah, those are the good old days. It's like I looked at him the other night. I almost started crying because I'm like, what happened? What did they do to Martin? They all get fatter once they do the MK Ultra. They all get fat in the face. Just look at them. They all get fat in the face. Dave Chappelle, uh, this one, um, Martin, Kanye when he came out, and he's just in there like, yeah, those are the good old days. And then they talking. When I seen him on the Breakfast Club with Will Smith, and Will was talking about all these times, and Martin would just stop and then be nodding his head like, yeah, I remember that, nigga. You don't. No, you don't. You look at him like you don't look like you remember it. Crazy. No, I think Orlando Brown is again. I believe. Do I believe Orlando Brown was abused? Yes, because everybody that's on Disney gets abused. Mostly everybody on Disney and Nickelodeon gets abused. Do I believe that anybody, any big name abused Orlando Brown? Absolutely not. And that's why I think he's throwing those big names, because the people, what he's doing is he's taking probably real life situations. This is a part of manipulation. He's probably taking real life situations that really happened to him, like an executive probably did make him suck him off. An executive probably did give him the ushma squash squash, but it wasn't Diddy. But in order for him to make it attractive, he has to attach a big name to it. Because if he tells you, oh, John Taylor from marketing, gave me that ushma swashwa, they're gonna be like, who the fuck is John Taylor? Who the fuck cares? So he probably was abused in Disney or Nickelodeon, wherever he played, but it was probably not big names. That's why he keeps attaching the big names to it. Listen, dude said Russell Simmons, Russell Simmons' nephew said, you're not going to be making all that money, and you're not going to have all them hits if you don't give up something. And you're talking to Russell Simmons' nephew. He said, I love my uncle because he's my uncle, but that's as far as it goes. He said, because he's on some weird shit. I don't get down with all that weird stuff, but I gotta love him because he's my uncle. He said, but after him being my uncle, I don't really mess with him. So I can't tell you exactly what everybody's done or what they've had to do or who they've been asked to give up or if they've ever been asking him. But all I can say is this: every single artist that may have gotten to that point says it's something. You know what I mean? Says you got to give up something. Hold on.
It's a level of success where it's a door. It's a door. When you platinum and you're getting 50,000 a show, I've been there. There's a door that you can walk in. I'm not sure if it's homo or if it's Illuminati. I just didn't take that door. I went straight.
What do you mean?
This is when you get to a level of success, when you're getting 30, 40, 50,000 a show, you platinum, you running across the world. There's three different doors, right? There's three different ways to walk. There's to the left, there's to the right, and then there's straight. Straight is you're on your own. Let's see if you continue this success, young man.
Okay.
Let's see if it's all about your skills, young man. Let's really see that. Okay. You went straight. To the right, I'm not sure if that's the homo shit right there. And then there's to the left, I'm not sure if there's some sacrifice shit going on right there. I'm not sure because I went straight. But I was offered these doors.
It's just you were offered some gay shit?
I don't, no. I'm saying that to the right, when I seen it, those was those guys over there. You know what I'm saying? Those different people, which I have no problem with. You know, that's y'all. You feel me? And I just chose to go straight, and I haven't been platinum since.
So that was Nori, just in case anybody doesn't know. That was Nori. That's a person that's the host of Drink Champs. Probably one of the biggest hip hop podcasts right now. Well, now, yeah. So maybe he chose that door. But at this point in time, he wasn't doing Drink Champs yet. So maybe now Nori decided to choose that door. We don't know. He hasn't been back on. But if you working with Diddy, you know what door Diddy chooses. The back door. I like that, Daddy. I like that. Diddy. I like that, Daddy. Diddy calling man Daddy. So hold on a second. Flatliners. Okay, so listen. Yeah, this was 1994, right?
Arcteryx.
This is Russell Simmons' nephew.
Wow.
I want to ask you this, Red Rum. You said last time everybody has a good side and a bad side. Did you have any idea, you know what I'm saying, that, I mean, a year or so later after that interview, all these women, all these people would come forward with these accusations against your uncle?
Of course, I had no idea that such a thing would take place, as I'm sure Bill Cosby didn't think that would take place, as I'm sure that Harvey Weinstein didn't think that would take place. But here's the interesting thing. And again, I'm not there. You know what I'm saying? And in several cases, I would gather to say that they not there, and they not even in their own skin. I'm not in their skin, and some of them might not be in their own skin. Now, you know what I'm saying? I say that to say Russell's my uncle, but me and him ain't have a fucking private conversation like we used to when we was little, you know, for at least for several years. When I see him, it's just, yo, what up? You know what I'm saying? It's, yo, what up? Hey, Uncle Russell, what's going on? And then it's a rush off to go do something else. It's never a personal conversation like we used to have. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the firstborn of this generation of Simmons family, so I was around. So Russell used to tell people that I was his son. You know what I'm saying? Am I correct, Digger?
You definitely correct.
You know what I'm saying? So to be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? I don't have no connection really with. I see them when I see them, you know what I'm saying, for certain occasions or whenever they decide to reach out over here. But once I understood what that world was about over there, I quickly separated myself from that. You know what I'm saying? And then what I did was I reinvested myself in my ancestors. You know what I'm saying? And reinvested in my and listen, I'm talking some real shit. Listen to me or don't listen.
I'm trying to find this.
With what I perceive to be disagreeable. I ain't got. That's what I can say. That's not the Uncle Russell I know. You know what I'm saying? And I can say that, you know what I'm saying, every person, as I said before, has agreeable and disagreeable in them, light and darkness in them, and it depends on what you're expressing, and then it also depends on if that's even you inside there. You know what I'm saying? So you go figure that out for yourself, but that depends on the non-love and with me along for the witness ride. You know what I'm saying? Hand, but I don't know whose hand yet. You know, some people don't know it's the hand. Some people just want to say about that, the accusation shit. I just want to say this also. My uncle was pretty good friends with the president. Now that somebody's in control of governments and CIAs.
So I can't really find the part I was looking for, and it's like the interview's mad long, so I'm not going through all that. But most of the time, what you know, judging from what the time I spend in the industry, most of the time they make you do the opposite. If you notice Young M.A., right? Now, Young M.A. was off to a flying start. She had the record, right? She had the record. Next thing you know, Young M.A. is having mental health issues, going to what they said a rehab, which I heard she was in the mental institution, allegedly. I heard she was in a mental institution, and I'm on my members only. I'll tell you why. I can't put that out there here. But Young M.A., I'm gonna have her on my next members only. But I heard she went to the. I heard that when she said she was in rehab, they put her in that place. And you ain't really seen her, have you? You ain't really seen her. Hold on, I want to try this old interview. Let me see something here. There's a part I was looking for that I couldn't find. Okay. Ritualistic behavior. Here we go.
We're the owners of Brothers Brewing Company in Guelph, Ontario. With the help of our social media and
being around Def Jam, y'all been around the biggest of the big in the industry. Have you guys ever seen any weird, crazy shit go on? Any type of ritualistic shit?
Heard them, yep.
Wow.
Yeah, we not to get too crazy about crazy, but like I said, I ain't seeking to go over there. Every new little nigga out here I see run around and want to be a part of the industry, I just tell them, niggas, man, good luck, boy. Good luck. Every little girl that want to run around here and be a model and be all the good luck. You know what I mean? Because you're going to have to walk through them doors. Some doors I ain't wanting to walk through, dude.
Now you notice he said the same thing that Nori said. He said, because you got to be willing to walk through them doors. And Nori said the same thing. This interview and Nori's interview was probably 10 to 15 years apart. All right? So let's listen to him again.
Dude, I'm not giving my soul up, and I'm not giving my whole up. I'm good. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Those two things, no soul in the hole, kid. You're not gonna get.
and that's what they're coming after. That's what they want.
That's it, because they linked. You gotta understand, nigga. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to the listeners, but your asshole is connected to your spine. It's connected to your brain. You know what I mean? And the message gets sent from one end directly up to the other, and shit happens. You know what I mean?
Right, no doubt. For real.
You be one of the niggas out here liking it. After a while, at first you ain't want to deal with it, but now you liking it. You know what I mean? Out here dancing for baby, be out here dancing for baby, nigga, with nail polish on.
Right. Russell,
talk about
Russell. I mean, I might see someone like Jay-Z endorsing something like that, but I wouldn't see
can't
Russell.
Even get me hard. Like, what the fuck you talk about, nigga? What do you mean the bitch can't get you hard?
What you said, bro?
No,
I said you'd be out here like.
No, not you.
Oh, here, I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, I was just gonna say I would never picture anything like that coming from Russell Simmons. Surely he wouldn't be involved in that, would he?
Man, listen, like I said, man, everybody got a good side and evil side, and I ain't gonna say nothing more. Or I'm saying for any person with eyes, it's right there for you to see. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna say no more. He's my uncle, so I love him on that level. On other levels, we could talk, but not right now. You know what I mean? Everybody is good, have good parts of them and disagreeable parts of them. And nobody is going to get to be up there without going through a lot of shit. A lot of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Listen to this part.
Of which I'm not willing to go through. No disrespect to people who go through that. Shout out to Kwame. To who?
What about Jay-Z? He rose to the top. How did he get there?
I'm saying he got there because he got there. Like I said, my dude, you know what I'm saying? You asking for answers that we could expound on, but you know what I mean? Shit's dangerous, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Heard that?
So what I'm gonna say is that any motherfucker with eyes can see. It's very, very clear because they want it to be clear because they want you to know so you can make a fucking informed decision. I know niggas worship Satan, but I'm still gonna listen to them. That means you accept it. It was an informed, conscious, willing acceptance.
They'll let you know from the jump. That way you know exactly.
They want you to know. If they didn't want you to know, they control all media and all outlets of everything. It's Lucifer. And directly under him. You know what I mean? They control that. Any form of anything that you see that come to your eyes or come to your ears, they own it. And if it ain't in accordance with what they rocking with, they're going to eliminate you or cut you off. That's it. Yeah, you've seen it a million fucking times.
Of course.
We keep talking about the same shit over and over again. We know what it is.
The girls
we all know
are
what
made
it is.
to do that as well. Yes. So they're saying no girls do. Yeah, of course. That's what they make the straight women do. They make the straight women, have orgies with other women, especially the ones that aren't into it, because that's something they can hold over your head. If you're into it, it's not really going to be something they hold over your head. But then they'll make the woman do orgies with women or do a flat out gang bang with a bunch of men. Something that they're going to be able to hold over your head. Now, what it is a lot of times women don't go into this industry as bisexual. A lot of these dudes did not come into the industry bisexual. They're just, as we call it, bisexual via way of the industry. It's like people. If you get a person who wasn't a weed smoker, I know plenty of people who weren't a weed smoker, but then every single day you put them around people who smoke weed. Eventually, you're gonna say, "All right, let me take a puff." Yo, let me take. Hold on. Let me take another puff. Yo, this is all right. That's the way it works. If you are constantly having somebody come at you every single day, right? But I'm not, I'm not talking about, just be around them for lunch period or something like that. But if they are constantly here, try this weed, here, try this weed, here, try this weed, and then you see them, you see their levels going up, you see their paid check going up, you see their performance check going up, and you like, damn, how come my shit ain't going up? Because you're not doing what they doing. The same thing that Jeanette McCready said in her book about Ariana Grande. Same exact thing. Jeanette McCready said that Ponytail was able to do things that the rest of us couldn't do. And we used to always sit around like, why are we only limited to iCarly or Sam and Cat, but Ariana, she go out to the Hollywood parties. She could come on set when she wants. Because Ponytail was playing the game. And that's what Jeanette McCready said. She said she found herself disliking her because she knew what was going on, but she was accepting it because look how she benefited from it. Ariana Grande has a good chance of becoming a billionaire. You really think she's going to drag Dan Snyder, who helped her get to where she's at, who gave her the opportunity to expand and let the world see her? You really think she's going to drag him? Because we don't know what he got on her. We don't know what Dan Snyder got on Ponytail. We don't know what these executives. I know they all got tapes of her sucking dick, sucking dogs' dick. I'm sure they got a whole lot of shit on Ariana Grande. Trust me, she ain't never gonna say nothing. She ain't never gonna say nothing. And that's why she's not gonna probably respond to Jeanette's book. They're probably telling her, don't say nothing. You notice she got off of social media. She has not responded to Jeanette naming her in that book yet. She ain't responded to Jeanette being named in that book yet. About what was you at 16 years old, or however old you was, 15, 16, 17, what were you doing hanging out at Tom Hanks' house? And he's 60 years old. And there's already been rumors about Tom Hanks. They said he initiated Buffy the Vampire Slayer. They said he initiated Sarah Michelle Gellar when she was a kid, when she was young. Allegedly. Allegedly, that's what they say about Forrest Gump. Allegedly. I'm just saying. I'm not saying if it's not. I'm not saying her necessarily with the dog, but they have had people. They have had people on tape, like either getting fucked by a dog, sucking a dog's dick, something like it's just so egregious that it could never get out. I'll just do what you want. I'll do whatever you want. I cannot let my family, I cannot let my church see me having sex with an animal. Like, whatever you want to do, I'll do it. Just please don't ever let that get out. Like, I'm not saying her necessarily her, but there has been people that there have been video of them being held over their head. Fucking yourself with a cross, just demonic stuff. Got you on tape, fucking yourself with a cross, using a cross as a dildo. Shit like that. That's the type of crazy shit. They have to have that trump card on you to make you do what they want. Gotta have that trump card. Not if it does like a leak. They'll make it come out to like, oh, somebody leaked it. It's going to destroy them more because what's going to happen? What's going to happen to the industry? They're going to be like, oh, somebody leaked that. They'll be like, we don't know nothing about what she was doing. You're not going to be able to see who it was. Because most of the men have like the mask on. Just like in that movie Eyes Wide Shut. If you have never seen it, go see it. That's Hollywood. That's what what's the real rich dude? Not Jeff Bezos. What's the dude? It's Elon Musk. Elon Musk is in control of all the Hollywood sex parties now. He's been throwing Hollywood sex parties over the last few years. Elon Musk throws all the Hollywood sex parties now. All the Eyes Wide Shut parties. No, you don't pick them. They pick you. That's like the person that walks you into Hollywood. That's like the person that takes you around and say, "Hey," to all the big directors. "Yeah, I want you to meet Michelle. She's going to be an actress. Hey, I want you to meet such and such. She's going to be an actor." Introduce her to Weinstein. Introduce her to Steven Spielberg. Introduce her to all the, So when you're casting on that next one, make sure you move her to the top of the list. Give her a better shot. Because they still have to go and cast against other girls. But usually when you're on, if you got somebody to walk you in, you don't have to go through the casting couch and all this other shit. You usually go right to the top of the line and you get a good opportunity to get some of these roles or get on with a studio. Because you've been initiated. You got a cosign from Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is, a gatekeeper. Or you got a cosign from Jack Nicholson, like Drew Barrymore got. Jack Nicholson allegedly was fucking Drew Barrymore when she was 11 years old. And it was taking her back. The mother was allowing it. The mother was taking her with her to Studio 54, and the men would come. And in Studio 54, if you ever do a look, I'm probably do a documentary on Studio 54. Studio 54, people used to get smashed, high, fuck, orgies in the club. It was a club, but they had a back room, the curtain room, and the room, each room had curtains, and they would take them out there, be fucking the shit out of people in the club. And Drew Barrymore used to go to Studio 54 as a 12-year-old. Her mother would bring her to the club. And you know how many men, that's back when she was in the movie Firestarter. You know how many men was taking Drew Barrymore behind that curtain? They just want to find out how far you'll go. They want to know how far you'll go. How bad do you want it? How far will you go? You want to be a star? How bad do you want to be a star? Show me how bad you want to be a star. That's what happens when they put girls on the casting couch. They say, "Oh yeah, I'm such and such, you know, I'm 11 years, I'm 13. Yeah, I want to be an actress." "Oh, you want to be an actress? Yeah. Who's some of your favorite actresses?" So and so. I like what's the girl's name? Scarlett Johansson. I like Victoria Just, their name, and then do you know that I casted her in her film such as a really? Yeah, she came right out of this studio. She came here and look, move to the side here, bring your hair down a little bit. And they start taking their hair down. Have somebody go to them, push their hair back. Let me see it. Put your hair back off your face a little bit. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Start talking to him. Photographer come while he's talking to him. Start taking pictures, or he may be the one taking the pictures. So, if you want to sit over here, just loosen up. Just take this one button, just like unbutton the yeah, this one right here. Just take that one button off there. Beautiful, beautiful. Feeling comfortable. It's not too hot in here. And that's how they work the conversation. Before you know it, take down one more button. This is the funny thing is this is the same audition that I gave, Jennifer Love Hewitt. She went through the same exact thing you're doing right now, right there in that very chair. And then that's the way it goes down. I really, really like this role. I really want this role really bad. Really, really bad. There's a lot of competition, honey, in Hollywood. You know, how bad do you want it? Do you want it really bad? How bad do you want it? It's crazy. Mike, Michael got killed because he was too powerful and he owned half of Sony. And he jerked the Beatles and all these great out of their publishing. But then what really, really got Michael messed up is he made a fool out of Tommy Mottola. He called Tommy Mottola the devil, and then he was giving back these popular black artists their masters in their publishing. And people have not wanted black artists to have their publishing. So when Michael Jackson was going back and giving all the great artists like James Brown, Little Richard, Chuck Berry, Chubby Checker, um, Otis Redding, when he was giving back them or their families their money for their publishing that they've been missing all these years, they didn't like that. They didn't like that. So they had to get rid of them. Prince was fighting the elites for years. He was rocking with them for a while. He was down with them at first. But then once Prince became a Jehovah's Witness and kind of cleaned his soul, and he kind of hit rock bottom. He went all the way to rock bottom and then pretty much started over. And that's when he pretty much said, I'm not dancing to the beat of that drum anymore. I'm going to wait it out. I'm going to buy back my masters. And once I get my masters, I'm not going to have to deal with them anymore. And Prince was going around telling people how you can get rid of record labels. So he had to go. They didn't like him. They didn't like what he was trying to do. He was trying to wake everyone up. And his death warrant after Michael's was after he called Tommy Mottola the devil. Prince's marked day, they call it a marked day. The day that they decide they're going to get rid of you, they call it a marked day. Prince's was marked when he did that interview with Trevor. No, I don't know with forgot the dude's name, and he was talking about chemtrails. You can go back and look at that interview when he started talking about chemtrails and these different things. That was it. He was pretty much marked for death from that day. Pretty much marked for death from that day. And he would tell people that, you know, you're being enslaved. You're enslaved through these record labels. You're enslaved through executives. Even though you're making this lot all this money, but it's really their money. You know, yeah, you're making a lot of money, but they're making even more money off of you. And he was trying to tell people. And then, because when he was subliminally telling people, don't let the elevator break you down in the song Let's Go Crazy, which a lot of people did not get as him reaching out to the people, letting them know about the music industry. Let's Go Crazy is just a play on words, right? And when he referred to the elevator, he was referring to the elites, right? The top dog. So when he kept saying that, we're not going to let the elevator break us down. Oh no, let's go. You know, and then ironically and coincidentally, when they found him dead, he was found dead in an elevator for humiliation, and they just left him there. I get choked up every time I think about it. They just left him there like trash. Left him dead in an elevator. Or you're not gonna let the elevator break you down, huh? Or we're gonna leave you in this elevator for the whole world to see you. But all right, that's enough, guys. I'm out.